Attention seniors and social security recipients, we have some massive updates to share with you today that includes a good news. But let's start with this shocking Senate hearing.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. These are taxpayer dollars being used to fund ideologically misguided, ineffective, and unnecessary projects, thanks to the blundering bureaucracy, while our own citizens struggle to put food on the table. This is not what our government was designed to do.
I'm going to show you this entire video clip where Rand Paul stunned everyone by exposing some shocking details. But at the same time, some American social security checks may have been suspended, and this is not less than a breaking news. And this is not it. A number of Americans to get new $725 monthly stimulus checks for a year. This is a great news. I'm gonna break down each and everything, but all I need is just a little favor. It's gonna take only 2 seconds of yours to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start. So let's start with this very important social security update. Then I'll move towards that monthly stimulus check that is coming to a number of Americans. Well, some American social security checks may have been suspended, and here's who is being targeted and what you can do. Well, over 700,000 of those who receive social security benefits live abroad. A number of them may be surprised to find they haven't received a payment in February, prompting embassy websites to put up notices explaining why. It's to do with confirming one's eligibility to receive payments every 1 or 2 years depending on where they live and the exact form that needs to be filled out. Those who live abroad and collect social security need to submit a Foreign Enforcement Questionnaire, also known as FEQ, which is a document used to update or confirm certain pieces of information. Remember that this is a very important document. If you live abroad and receive social security, then you need to be prepared and fill out this questionnaire. Now, before we move towards that monthly stimulus check that is coming to a number of Americans, let's watch this entire video clip from the Senate floor where Rand Paul stunned everyone by exposing some shocking details.
USAID spent $6 million to promote a project boosting sustainable tourism in Egypt. I guess the U.S. is now the travel agent for the entire world, since they spent $50 million on Tunisia's tourism, even though it's already one of the most visited countries in Africa. USAID gave $87.9 million to help Afghans farm, and incidentally, farm poppy, the plant from which opium is extracted. As of 2021, Afghanistan supplied 90% of the world's heroin. I thought the saying in the U.S. was just say no to drugs. How about we just say no to wasteful foreign aid? $70,000 for a live musical event to promote diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility in Ireland. State Department paid $330,000 to compile a disinformation index to blacklist conservative media outlets. USAID funneled over $54 million to EcoHealth Alliance, funding the very organization linked to the Wuhan Institute of Virology, the likely origin of the COVID-19 pandemic. Disgraceful. $15 million was awarded to Taliban-controlled Afghanistan to distribute oral contraceptives and condoms. There's still a $3 billion fund for Afghan reconstruction that have tried to take that money to pay for other things that the government is spending money on, and yet there's been resistance by the other side to deplete that fund and say, we're done funding things in Afghanistan. This is just the tip of the iceberg. These are taxpayer dollars being used to fund ideologically misguided, ineffective, and unnecessary projects, thanks to the blundering bureaucracy, while our own citizens struggle to put food on the table.
Absolutely.
This is not what our government was designed to do. The U.S. government is not a charity, and it should not be doling out cash to foreign organizations, some of which actively oppose the United States with no oversight. And we don't have the money to give. We're borrowing the money we send. We need to ask a simple question. Why are we borrowing money to send money overseas?
So let me know in the comments below, what do you think what Rand Paul had to say about these spendings? Remember, right now, millions and millions of Social Security SSI and SSDI recipients are struggling because of this worst inflation. And they're asking only one thing: when are you going to increase our benefits? And the government is saying that they don't have funds to fund Social Security system. system. If you don't have funds, then why you give this aid to foreign countries, and why you don't spend that money on your own people? This is the biggest question that everyone should ask right now, especially that's what a number of lawmakers and senators and experts and analysts are saying. Well, before I move towards that monthly stimulus check that is coming to a number of Americans, and remember, this is a targeted stimulus check coming to Americans, but there should be one check that should be for all Americans, especially for senior Social Security SSI and SSDI recipients, and a number of lawmakers and senators are finally talking about it. They're saying that seniors are struggling, their benefits are not parallel to the current inflation, so they need some sort of support, and a stimulus check would be great. So if you support another stimulus check, or especially a stimulus check designed for seniors and Social Security recipients, then write in the comment section, I support stimulus check for seniors, or I support stimulus check for SSI, SSDI, and whatever benefit you receive. Because remember, if you don't participate in this, nothing will happen. Well, let's move towards that stimulus check, and we are talking about monthly stimulus check coming to a number of Americans. Well, Americans are to get new $725 monthly stimulus check for a year, but you must meet 3 requirements, and this is very important. Americans will get a new $275 worth of stimulus check for a year, but they have to meet 3 set requirements. The Family First Economic Support Pilot Program is coming to one of the US state and aims to support those who need it the most. The program is taking place in Sacramento, California, and community is overjoyed by the announcement. Household who are those individuals eligible will receive a total amount of a staggering $8,700. So the biggest question is that how to be eligible. Well, to qualify, you must live in one of these zip codes, which are primarily in the Arden Arcade, Florin, and McClellan Park neighborhoods, and the zip codes are 95815, 95821, 95823, 95825, 95828, and 95838. So congratulations to the residents of these zip codes in Sacramento, California, and remember that if you support a stimulus check targeted for seniors, then please write in the comment section, I support another stimulus check, or at least give us what do you think about another stimulus check. It should come for seniors, or it should be for all Americans. Well, thank you so much for all of your love and support. If you have any questions at all, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. And if you would like to boost your Social Security SSI and SSDI benefits, then I've written an ebook that will do just that. The link of that ebook is in the video's description. Simply click and get your copy today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.